What's going on, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee tapping back in, man. And listen, there's been a back and forth and all kinds of maneuvers and stuff going on. I guess it's been more behind the scenes, right? But Point and Shoot, a channel that I love their content. So many people out there do. I mean, I've been seeing people say things like, yo, the only way to watch No Jumper is via Point and Shoot, or man, they're just like, just go look in the comment sections, comment threads. It's a shame. These comments would also pop up over there on No Jumper's channel in their comments, but we know Adam has gone to the lengths of banning Point and Shoot from even being discussed on the platform. People face serious repercussions who have done so, like where we stop seeing them around. You know, it's like maybe once they get a warning, they say it again, they're up out of there. And we already know in the comments, in the live streams, it's been shown, it's scientifically proven that they've went into the settings and made it where you can't say it. Like, so people have found ways around that by inserting icons and emojis and symbols and stuff like that to rep for Point and Shoot. And it just shows you how insecure and just petty and bitch made Adam22 is for this. And you know, there was a clip out there recently. I was trying to find it to use in this video. I don't know if it was when Vlad was on Adam's channel or Adam was just recently on Vlad's, where they were talking about fair use, right? This is something that's been going on forever in the YouTube world. What constitutes fair use, and, you know, like, will things actually go to court where parties will appear in court and everything? And, you know, for the most part, fair use is what it is, right? And like, it's crazy too, because Adam and them, they use fair use and clips and stuff on their channel, you know, but then when someone else does it to them and is more successful than they can be, when they use it, they get all mad, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we know No Jumper, the whole going broke thing, they're hurting. They're not actually broke, but Adam's trying to do the whole brand, the stores, the warehouse, all this stuff. Point and Shoot is one guy, you know what I mean? So you tell me who's winning and who's losing. But what I was saying about behind the scenes, Point and Shoot has showed us in numerous points, as we're going to get to this recent one, all the fluffery that they're trying to do, from Poetic Flacco actually like abusing the fair use system, trying to you know, violate this man's like dox him, more or less, you know what I mean? Because he's just so mad. And he's another one, he'll use everyone's clips and all this and everything, but when it's against him, he acts like a hoe about it, you know? And what I was talking about is the clip Vlad was on Adams, or so one way or another they were talking, and Vlad was saying that we'll see. I couldn't find it. Comment if y'all know what I'm talking about. He's like, we'll see, because Adam's like, you know, it's fair use. What can we do? How can we stop it? And then now we see this post with a you know, screenshot to prove it all, where Point and Shoot says, No Jumper is actively trying to send me a copyright strike, but YouTube is denying them due to fair use. No Jumper is knowingly attempting to commit fraud under the DMCA. Imagine being that pathetic. And then we see from this here, right? The title of my work is No Jumper 1. The type of copyrighted is a motion picture / AV work. I think this is Adam doing this against him, right? My work was authorized in 25. My work was authored by Adam Grand Mason. The specific timestamp of the infringement is 8 minutes 40 seconds to 9:42. 100% of my copyrighted work is being used in the reported video. The market is affected by this post because the uploader deprives the copyright owner of income and undermines a new or potential market for the copyrighted work. This use does not significantly transform my original work. So let's stop right there. Again, Adam uses clips on his streams and in his news reports and things like that. It's okay. But when when Point and Shoot's doing it, he wants to get all, you know, panties in a bunch about it and everything. And then for him to say, this doesn't transform my original work at all, that's cap, right? He's not going on there and just playing No Jumper clips and that's it. It's comedy, it's reactionary, it's a lot of different things. It's fair use. And here, look at Adam just trying to say, you know what? I've had enough of this guy. I want to get him up out of here. Like, you see, like, he's going hard body karate trying to get him deaded out of the blogosphere, man. This use does not significantly transform my original work, which is a lie, right? But rather it serves as the exact same purpose, making the use non-transformative copying. That's a full-blown lie. What do you mean? It's a total different presentation. He's critiquing it. He's, you know, reporting on the storylines. Like, there's just numerous stuff it does, and it's funny. People love it, and Adam is in his feelings about this. Now, what's to say this use does not fall into an exemption to copyright protection because it is not private study, quotation, news reporting, and or education. Listen, there's an argument that you could say it's all of those things. You know what I mean? It's definitely one of them. It's definitely fair use. And look at Adam here, right? And then I swear under the penalty of perjury, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, apparently YouTube is smartening up to the bullshit, and they're not granting this. And hey, that's great to see, because so many content creators in the past have been bullied by this fair use stuff, and, you know, had their work and success shot down. And like, it's happened to people that weren't even on the level of success that we're seeing point and shoot happen. Maybe they could have got there, but bigger platforms ished on them or whatever. But it's just good to see that YouTube is saying, listen, stop acting like a bitch. You use fair use, right? Why can't someone else? Like, this just ain't gonna happen, man. And I don't know, I just saw this and thought, man, they're still trying to do this to this guy. It's cut down on the content. I don't know that that's exactly the reason that we've seen less content from him, you know, but in a sense that helps in a way too. I mean, people are gonna tune in regardless to point and shoot, but I feel like his content has been coming so much less frequent. And then we see posts where he's saying like, hey, my channel's currently under attack. He had Star, formerly of Star and Buck Wild, Troy Turan getting at him, trying to pull his ish down. We saw, again, Poetic Flacco flat out coming out and admitting like, hey, I abused the system. I made up a lie just to try to get this man's personal info, to blast it out there and dox him and hate on him and all that. And at the end of the day, this is a win for point and shoot, which I consider to be like a win for the people. You know what I mean? Because we already know a lot of the bullish that Adam22 and No Jumper is on. But, you know, he'll sit on there and go, hey, you know, like, fair use, what can I do? He'll sit there and act like there's nothing he can do about it. But then that's what I was getting at earlier. Behind the scenes, so much other stuff goes on, and people lie about it. You know what I mean? And obviously we know Adam is a proven liar, a proven troll. He'll do anything to just try to shift the narrative. And I'm glad to see point and shoot is getting, like, I'm guessing what happened is there's been so many of these disputed videos that point and shoot comes out winning, that YouTube's finally saying, listen, enough. You know what I mean? There was another guy, goofy bitch ass, that No Jumper had on there, where he was trying to ask Adam. That's what I'm saying. Adam talks about fair use on there. He was saying, don't let no one else make any content out of this or whatever. And Adam was saying, yo, there's nothing I can really do. It's fair use. You know what I mean? And because we know that goofball got his channel deaded. He's another one. He admitted in his sending in fake paperwork and stuff, right, like that. And I don't know, man. Here we are, just all the bullshit that goes on. People just don't want to see someone else win, and that's what's so crazy is Adam tries to play that whole, oh, we're bigger than the program, we're bigger than all these other cats out there, and come off as so arrogant and everything like that, not knowing what other things people have going on in their life, what irons they have in the fire and stuff like that. He just tries to, you know, talk this greaseball, holier than thou, I'm a better person and I'm a more successful person type talk. But the dude's just wildly insecure, because this is what's going on behind the scenes. He's trying his damnedest to do whatever to dead off a content creator, because he just don't like what they have to say. But then he tries to play this, and he's lying too, as we pointed out. He's lying, saying that it's not transformative work at all. It's just 100% him that's a lie. How are you gonna say that, Adam? You know what I mean? Like, use file for that. So that's it on this one. I'm curious to know what everyone thinks about this. I'm sure everyone else is happy to see Point and Shoot getting the win here. It's crazy out here, man. This blogosphere is just really something else. But thanks for tuning in. Look forward to hearing from everyone in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here.